is Woman Crush. Okay, take it away.
No, go for it.
Go for it.
Go for it.
It is Woman Crush Wednesday, and you are watching Smell the Coffee with Diana Master and Aina Raizaqueo. And we couldn't be more excited to be bringing you your favorite morning show with your favorite girls on Woman Crush Wednesday. Today we're celebrating all things wonderful, powerful women, which just so happen to be Aina and I.
Yeah. You know that face that you're making now? That one that you just made. We have a story later on about somebody who made that exact same face.
And caught some heat.
And got some heat and started trending on social media. But yeah, man, we are excited to be here as always. We are going to be bringing you some light-hearted news, some bizarre news, some entertainment, some interviews, just so we can kickstart your morning on a positive note. We do hope you are feeling a little better, a little warmer than yesterday. Today is not that cold. And when you do leave your house, please look at your weather app so that you can dress appropriately. We will be right back shortly with our new segment.
Welcome to My.NA Cars, your ultimate destination for everything automotive.
I am your host, Diana Master.
Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Discover the latest models, innovative technologies, and expert insights from our passionate hosts. Learn essential maintenance tips and get exclusive behind-the-scenes access to the automotive industry. Don't miss My.NA Cars on NTV every Thursday at 2100 hours. Tune in and ignite your passion for automobiles.
Okay, we start off our stories on a rather sad note. A teenage boy dies after eating the One Chip Challenge tortilla chip. A teenage boy from Massachusetts in the U.S. has died after eating the spicy One Chip Challenge chip. According to CBS News WBZ, the 14-year-old boy, Harris Waloba, participated in the One Chip Challenge. The chips have gone viral on social media, are sold individually in a package shaped like a coffin with a skull on the front. The seasoning on the single chip reads, includes two of the hottest peppers in the world, the Carolina Reaper and the Naga Viper. According to Paki, the maker of the chips website, the challenge is to eat the entire chip, wait as long as possible before drinking or eating anything, post your reaction on social media with hashtag #OneChipChallenge and mention at Paki Chips. Louis Walobala, the young boy's mother, told NBC Boston that her son ate the chip on Friday and then went to the school nurse with stomach pains. She said that Harris, who attended Doherty Memorial High School in Worcester, Massachusetts, passed out at home that afternoon. He died in hospital later that day, she said. The boy's father told WBZ that his son had no pre-existing condition. According to the Boston Globe, Harris's autopsy results are still pending and the cause of death has not been determined. A Paki spokesperson said in a statement that they were deeply saddened by the death of Harris and express their condolences to the family. While the Paki One Chip Challenge is intended for adults only, they have seen an increase in teen usage of the product, and they said, "We care about all of our consumers and have made the decision to remove the product from shelves. We are actively working with our retailers and are offering refunds for any purchases of our single-serve One Chip Challenge product," the spokesperson said.
So this product is dangerous in a nutshell.
In a nutshell, because it literally comes with a warning that says, contact your nearest healthcare facility if you experience fainting, lightheadedness, and yeah.
And this is allowed to be on shelves
Apparently,
for people to consume and do a whole challenge about it.
It's been since, 2021, I think?
They need to be sued because you can't deliberately. Aren't there any laws that, govern these things?
So we have not we, but America has the Food and Drug Administration, right? The FDA, that has to approve.
Paki product passed through
Basically,
the test of this.
Yes, because everything that is meant to be consumed has to be approved by the FDA. So food, medicine, all of that, they have to pass through the FDA for these products to be sold. And like I'm saying, they've been selling it since 2021, if I'm not mistaken, maybe even 2020. And the fact that this chip, it's just one, because you can't possibly finish an entire packet, so it's just one. and you can't really sue because
You
there's
bought it
a
willingly.
warning on the package
And
as
you
well.
bought it willingly also.
And you bought it willingly
with your own money.
with your own money.
So then what proof, what evidence is there that the young men did die because of the chip?
Exactly. There's not really any solid proof.
Where are the results from the autopsy?
Apparently, the parents are still waiting for the autopsy results, so we are going to see if the chip is actually the cause of death.
Yeah.
But it's good that they said, okay, you know what, even though we don't have proof that our product caused this, we're still going to pull it from shelves.
At least that was sweet of them.
Because honestly, the capitalist in me is like, I'm not going to lose money because your child decided to eat. I know it's insensitive, but the thing is, let's be honest, on the package itself, there's a warning only intended for adult use, right? Number one. Number two, you are attempting this at your own risk. It's kind of like if you go to an amusement park, right? The minute you enter the amusement park, you're on your own. And they even say, listen, you cannot sue us because you're attempting and riding all of these at your own risk.
Yeah, let's wait for the results. I guess that's all we can say. And rest in peace to the young men.
Yeah, but I mean, guys, seriously, let's stop doing things for TikTok, for strangers on the internet that don't even know us. Remember that time people were putting cinnamon, like a tablespoon of cinnamon, and trying to hold it in their mouth, and people were dying from that challenge. People were eating Tide pods, like those pods you put in the washing machine, as a challenge. And it's like, guys, seriously, let's use our brain cells, right? Even if you have two, like me, still use them. Be like, okay, you know what? This is soap. This is detergent.
Don't be gullible, guys.
Don't be gullible.
Don't follow whatever you see on the socials. You apply your own mind. You have it for a reason.
Exactly.
Apply it sometimes, all the time, actually. Now we move over to our next story. The MTV VMAs were last night. And, you know, our favorite, I think this morning, not last night.
I think they just finished.
Yeah, they just finished, yeah. So, Selena Gomez has been trending because of, you know, how she reacted to Chris Brown's nomination. So, Gomez won the award for Best Afrobeat at the event thanks to her feature with Rema on the Smash Summer song, which is called Calm Down. Meanwhile, Chris Brown was nominated in the R&B category for his feature on Chloe's How Does It Feel, but lost then to SZA. And then that was how, you know, when they said, and the nominees are Chloe featuring Chris Brown, and then Selena made the face. So now she's getting a lot of heat on social media because why is she reacting like that?
Oh, wow.
There's also a part where I don't know who they announced. Basically, Selena was like blocking her ears from that sound. She didn't want to hear the song. Look at her reaction.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh!
And look at Rema just being nonchalant.
Oh my goodness, no. The thing is, this is the same girl that was trending, or basically everyone stood by her side when Kylie and whatever her name is, other girl, bullied her and mocked her.
Hailey.
Is it Hailey? I don't know.
Okay.
When they were talking about her eyebrows and they basically mocked her, and both of them lost so many followers because everyone was like, no, we're standing with Selena.
Selena has clout. One thing about Selena, she has people on the ground. She, like, her fan base is almost reaching.
Aren't they called Selenators or something?
Yeah, they are as wild as Beyonce's fans.
Oh my goodness. But the thing is, Selena, you just came out of a situation where you were on the receiving end. I think it's just a normal
reaction. I don't think it's shady. It's just a normal reaction. If you don't like me and I...
But fake it. You're in the public eye.
No, Chomi.
And
if
the
you
nominees
don't like me,
are Aina Raisa Kweyo.
You'll be like... You probably be like, yeah.
I'll just be like, I'll probably be like,
exactly. It's just
but
like
don't
a
be
normal
like,
reaction.
because that's a disgusted
She's
look.
like,
But we're gonna see how she's gonna catch heat.
no, she's already catching heat. People, her fans are like, oh my gosh, Selena is so real. You know, at least she's not fake.
Oh,
we know
wow.
she doesn't. And
But
some people are like,
guys-
okay, Miss Ma'am.
No, but the thing
But she
is
is trending right now. The whole VMAs are not trending.
it's
Selena
Selena
who's trending.
No, but
and
the
guess
thing
who
is, because
performed?
she's been on the receiving end, you would expect it to be a little nicer.
Oh. And guess who performed? Nicki Minaj tore the stage.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go watch
Nicki
some of the
Minaj is like
performances.
really a 10 out of 10 rapper. She is like the one of one, the
It's
only
amazing
one.
how she hasn't won a Grammy. It's truly
They are,
beyond me.
they are robbing her.
Because wow, no,
Even
Nicki
Cardi
is,
has won a Grammy.
Nicki is the greatest of all time when it comes to female rappers, in my
Nicki
opinion.
is like one of one, honestly.
I agree. I 1000% agree. Now, wrapping up our top stories, man called a broke husband after he refuses to pay for his wife's friend's 13,000 Rand restaurant bill. When it comes to who pays the bill at the end of a meal, things can get awkward if not discussed beforehand. When you're out with a group of people, do you just pay for what you had, or do you split the bill equally? When you're out on a romantic date, does he pay or do you split it? It's usually best to settle that up front. However, this group of friends didn't do that and all turned to the one man at the table to settle the bill. The 24-year-old man took to Reddit's popular Am I the A-hole group to share how he became the joke of the night when he refused to cough up and pay a hefty bill. My wife has 4 friends who she has been really close with since high school. For a celebration, my wife decided to go to an expensive steakhouse, wrote the husband. We all eat and my wife slides the $700 bill and proceeds to say, the man should always pay for the wife and her friends. I laugh awkwardly saying, why? She says, because I'm the man. He then told his wife that the only person he'll be paying for is her and himself. Her friends proceeded to laugh at him and called him a broke husband. So I stand up and put 2 $100 bills for me and my wife's food and leave, he continued. My wife gets home and starts screaming at me, saying I made her feel embarrassed, how she promised her friends I'd pay, and that her friends made fun of her on the ride home for marrying a man who can't pay the bill.
Why did she not communicate?
That's the thing.
Why did she not say, babe, we're going to this restaurant
You're gonna pay.
and you're going to pay for me and
my
my
friends,
squad?
yes.
This man would have said no and stayed home, or he would
Exactly.
have agreed. But now you come and ambush someone at the dinner table and you are
And
embarrassed.
it's such a hefty bill, $700. That is like 13,000 Namibian dollars.
She's saying she's embarrassed.
Imagine.
You are embarrassed.
Guys, no. Honestly speaking, I'm gonna say this. She's a terrible wife for doing
She
that to her
is
husband.
a terrible human
She's a
being.
terrible human being.
You
because
can't do that.
if I'm looking out for you as my husband, right? Like you're saying, let's communicate beforehand. Babe, we're gonna go for dinner. I told my friends you would pay. Are you okay with that? Yes, babe, I'm fine with that. I'm gonna pay. No, babe, I'm not cool with that. I can't pay. Because $700 is a lot of money to just expect someone to cough it up without them expecting it. Honestly speaking, I agree with this man. Leave. The fact that he even paid for her dinner. I'd be
should
like,
have- he should have
nah.
only paid for his dinner and left. Why do you guys do this? If you initiate the date, it was probably her idea to call her husband and
Exactly.
her friends. She should have paid for everything.
But we know girls like that and women like that. They're like, yeah, no, my husband is going to pay for us. Never, never, ever, ever think that someone else is going to pay for you. Always carry your own money
and
and
that
pay for your own
time,
bill.
the girls are maybe ordering everything and anything on,
On
the
the
menu.
menu.
Because Papisa is going to pay. Hannah, the Papisa did not
Papisa's
come.
like, nah.
Papisa did not come for this.
No, honestly speaking, guys, please let's not do this to our
Don't
spouses.
ambush people.
If
Don't
you
do
love your husband and you love your partner, communicate beforehand. Don't expect him to pay this bill.
It's those things of like being invited out by a potential partner and now you are bringing 10 other people on this date or
On
on
this
this
date.
engagement with this person. I cannot be invited by Tom and then I invite you, I invite Glenn,
But you
I
know how
invite
it is.
Ashwin, I invite Kaya. All my friends are now with me
But
on
you know how
this
it is.
men's account.
But you know how it
Stop
is.
those things, guys. Grow
The
up.
minute I'm like, oh no, I have a new boyfriend. Hey, tell me, when is he going to buy us lunch?
No.
Guys,
No.
no.
Don't do those
Don't do
things.
that. Don't be that person.
Grow up, guys. Don't be like that.
But anyway, that brings us to the end of our top stories. Now, after the break, we're going to see what Iriana Marie van der Walt is up to. Stick around.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Now, as you guys can see, I am dressed to the T, looking very beautiful. That is courtesy of Segura Emporium. I'm currently sitting with the owner, and she's going to fill us in a little bit of what you just can get here at this amazing, amazing store. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning, great, how are you?
I am great. I love your shop.
Thank you.
I love the dress. I look
Thank
very, very pretty in it.
Yes, you do, definitely.
So can you tell us a little bit about Segura Emporium?
So Segura Emporium is a boutique basically. So we have exclusive clothing, footwear, a little bit of skincare, health and beauty, natural supplements, all of the above.
Wow.
So the clothing is exclusive clothing from different designers, primarily from South Africa. We do have a few European imports here and there. And then, yeah, our biggest brand is Silky, Motherkind, Plump, and then we carry international footwear brands as well as Paula Urban, FitFlop, Hunter, UGG, yeah. And
Wow,
so forth.
wow, that's like a lot.
It is a lot.
But I like that. I like that I can do my shopping and then I can maybe get some vitamins in,
Yes.
etc. So that's a good idea. Can you just take us back a little bit on your journey and how you came to, you know, being the owner of Segura Emporium?
Great. So I'm a certified image consultant. So I worked in the industry for about 3 years, and I realized that there isn't a place where you can really purchase exclusive clothing, because I like to look different. I don't like it if someone has the same dress as I do. And then with different body shapes and different silhouettes, it can be difficult and daunting. And then I had the opportunity to open Segura. So we started as an online store in 2020, November. And now today we're in the mall. This is our second store in the mall. So we've moved and we upscaled, so we're so thankful and excited.
Well, that is amazing. That's amazing. And I walked in here and I loved everything. And it was hard for me to pick out an outfit, as you saw earlier. Can you tell us a little bit about, like, you know, what's new in terms of the clothing? What's trending? What can we look forward to?
So sustainable clothing has become something major. There's a big spotlight on it and we love it. So because of that, our clothes are really exclusive. We make use of designers that have a great reputation. And for example, the swimwear we just got in is made out of 82% recycled plastic bottles. So you make a difference literally by purchasing something from a designer that makes a difference in their country and worldwide as well.
Yeah, so meaning I can look nice in my bikini and still be, you know, environmentally conscious.
Yes, definitely, because fashion is one of the biggest polluters worldwide. So when you purchase something nice, you want to make sure you make a difference as well.
Yes, yes. Now getting back to your products, you said you have supplements, you have, I don't know, it's cream, you have so much. Could we go into that? Because I'm looking forward to actually doing a little bit of shopping in that department. Yes.
So our biggest skincare brand is Silky. Silky is a South African brand, but very affordable.
Your supplements, what kind of supplements do you guys have here? And I like to go to the gym, so I'm just like right there. So
right
I like to pop in when I'm, you know, down from the gym. So what do you guys have? Is there a way that you can cater to, you know, a fitness person?
Yeah, so fitness, for instance, we do have our Plump. So Plump is a mixture of collagens, MCT oils, magnesiums. It's a wild berry flavor and it's good for recovery. But we also have Motherkind, which is different types of collagens that you can use to build muscle, tone, hydration as well for the entire body, making your hair grow faster and stronger, as well as your nails. And then we have our supplements. So our supplements are hormone balances that are completely natural, because women don't know where to go and how to go about it. We have cognitive support, immune support capsules as well, and it's all natural. It comes from Cape Town, so it's good to have that in your handbag as well.
I'm just like, how we don't know this? You know, Smell the Coffee viewers, never say we don't plug you guys.
Yes, definitely.
So I'm really excited. Like, I can come here and do shopping for almost everything.
Yes.
You know, you're taking care of my skin, you're taking care of my fitness, and then I get to look hot and also be environmentally conscious in my purchases. I really love that, and I'm actually happy that we have these kinds of shops. I hope we have more of them in the future, that we're taking care of our environment, we are health conscious, and we're just not polluting what we are putting inside and also the environment. So what you are doing, I have to give you kudos for that.
Oh, thank you.
Now, I know there's an event happening in Swakopmund.
Yes.
So can you tell me a little bit about that?
So on the 30th of September, there is a big event, a ladies event at MTC Dome. So it's a dress black and white event as well. And we're going to do live makeovers at the event. So I do style scripts and style analysis for clients. And we have selected a few ladies beforehand. So we're going to do complete hair transformations, and we're going to explain why certain body types need to dress certain ways. So we're going to take them on stage and make beautiful examples of them in a fun and good and positive way. Because I know everyone is scared to get on stage. And then it's immediate education and practical tips that clients can take home and implement in their own lives. We will also be there with a bit of clothing and our somatologist, because we work with a somatologist to make sure our clients have the right skincare recommendations. She'll also be there on the day to give you the right recommendations, and a few other amazing vendors as well.
Wow, wow, wow. I mean, I think I should make a trip to Swakop.
Yes, you're welcome.
That sounds like so much fun. I remember as a kid, I used to watch those makeover reality TV shows, and I loved them so much. And the fact that you guys are taking that concept, putting it on a stage for people to see and understand the process around it. Because I think people don't understand style.
No,
not necessarily. Yeah,
it's difficult because you have this concept of, if you go to an image consultant, you have to walk out in corporate wear and stilettos. And it's not like that for everyone. Every person has a unique style identity. So some people are natural. All they want to be is comfortable, and their clothes need to be practical. So we want to style those clients in that specific way. Otherwise, they're not going to feel good. So it's really about the client glowing. Other clients are dramatics. All they want to be is seen. So we make sure they stand out in all situations.
No, that's amazing. That's really, really amazing. Well, you heard it from her. If you want to look as good as me, you know where to go. We'll be right back with more Smell the Coffee.
Hello and welcome to today's Sports Rep Show.
I am your host, Jesse Jackson Kauraifa. In replay, Namibia, who had won the toss for the first time on this tour.
Good day everyone, time for international sports news, starting off with tennis news, both on the WTA for women's and
Well, they say all good things must come to an end, and true to that, we've come to the end of today's episode. We thank you so much for joining us on today's episode of Smell the Coffee. We do hope you enjoyed our stories and, you know, made some judgment with us.
Yes.
Definitely, we were judging people on today's show. Let us know what you think. What are your takes on some of the stories that we shared? And we do hope to see you again tomorrow, same time, same place, from Diana Master and Aina Raiza Cuello. It's all our love, all our light, and adios.